melody. Make you lock in with the nature's finest, aka DJ Pretty. Now time for the cruise. I move to the cruise, 5 p.m. making cruise, from sports to jeans to grandma cruise. We will show you we know the snooze, with DJ Pretty we dey fly. Every weekend we dey high. Melody FM we dey leave. Now the cruise don't call am twice. Sports the hard they and the cold. Sport jollof they sweet like stove. Sport papa go run am hot. Sport mash up they clear the blood from football, tennis to wrestling. Any sports kids we they let you know. I move to the cruise, 5 p.m. making the lose. From sports to choose to grab my cruise. We gon' show you we know the snooze. Cheese they drop like confetti. DJ Pretty they play I'm steady. Celeb matter, music charts. We they give you the latest parts. Now cruise we they cruise, no be stress. Entertainment we gon' make you flex. He go come now, you will come. Make your grandma shine like sun. Every day we dey correct the slang. A class with the sweet no pangala. Oh yeah, move to the cruise. Oh yeah, move to the cruise. Vibes they loud like street parade. Monday to Friday, no delay. Melody they play every day. We DJ Pretty, we dey ride. Now the cruise of life, come join the vibe. The cruise. Yo, now the cruise with this. Powered by the nature's finest, aka DJ Pretty. Only on Melody 103.7 FM. From Monday to Friday, we know they carry lots. Lock in, vibe out, and cruise. This is C-Drill, aka CEO. You know how we go. Exposing fakes like Nollywood videos. It's Blackwater, I do it for my people. Yo, this is C-Drill, aka CEO, hanging out with DJ Pretty. Don't touch that dial. One.
Just cruising. As long as you take me there. Just cruising. Somewhere to clear my mind. Just cruising. Just cruising. Just cruising. Well, baby, I don't care. Just cruising. As long as you take me there. Just cruising. Somewhere to clear my mind. Just cruising. Just cruising.
Yeah, we're still basking in the euphoria of our anniversary. Have you been following us all day? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, where are the guys? Yeah, all of these people. Are you seeing the people I have here? All these guys, the guys that we've given prizes to all through today. Money has gone down, but we thank God. So we appreciate you for appreciating us. So that's why we're doing this. But, I mean, a lot of people have called me today. Say, Pretty the finest. Thank you. We got the prizes. God bless you. God bless you as well on behalf of the management and everyone here. Thank you so much for all of the love. Melody 100.7 FM. Second anniversary for Melody FM in Ibadan. In Lagos. And first anniversary for Melody FM in Ibadan. Just we are one today, there are two, as I said in the morning. Just cruising. So we thank God for the grace. And we thank you for all of the things. Yeah, really. Have you been following all this we've been doing and been posting on our socials? And follow us on all socials. Melody 100.7 FM. It's the very first edition of the cruise show. Happens to be the very first day. First working day. Yeah, when I say first, the first day of the month of December. First working day. And happen to be first anniversary of Melody FM. We're still rolling and enjoying it. But the big one is coming. Watch out after the Yuletide, as I said in the morning. We're going to be celebrating. The city will hear us. We're going to be blazing through 1 week of non-stop celebration. Melody 100.7 FM. On behalf of the team here, All of these guys making things happen. The Sports Bam Bam. Sorry, boy, we had to drag him back to the office after going to rest. The Sports Seer representing as well. I've started calling the Sports Seer now the
Just cruising.
precautionary man of the year.
Just cruising.
Okay, of course, alongside Moses. This was Marcus on the stream as well. My name is Pretty. They call me the finest, the nature's finest. DJ Pretty, the finest. Uluri, you have ever said something earlier? I said, DJ Pretty, you are shining. I say, it's God. And when you are tapping from the anointing of authority, what else? You will shine now. And that's how it is. So welcome to the Cruise Show, the very first for the week, the very first for the month of December. And I say, welcome to my words. Welcome to the ride. Let's begin to roll it right here. You know I do it for Shizu, man. Knees up in the hizzle. When I come through like this, I keep it Villa for Villa like the 3-line Manila. Every big ass big killer like a Gavila. 100.7 is still the Villa. Everyone is still shouting one thing to us. Of course, it is congratulations. That is what they have been telling us since morning. We appreciate you. God bless you. Here is Kel P helping us to raise it again. Congratulations. Welcome on board.
Run it up. Run it up. Smash it up.
I know say I know they smoke you, but me I get it crisp as you. See sometimes I dey try compose, but nigga don't get it confused. Say me better than them, and them friend. No take a personal, no contest. Ball on them with no regrets. They no believe I go win now. It's congratulations, congratulations. Can't stop, I'm on my way up. I'm on my way up. This not the neighbors. This not the neighbors. From America to Lagos. America to Lagos. Yeah. Kill it. I done the fuck up on the head. I see no reason to compare. I give them too much, is unfair. Information. Me, I don't like you, Allah. Follow me, dog. Sikaro, where you come from? Like your figurehead, it's your figurehead. Make a sample you, make a initiate. After I initiate you, you must cooperate. Make we no waste time, just in my grade, straight to my place. Make we celebrate, they no believe I go win now. It's congratulations, congratulations. Can't stop, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. This not the neighbors. This not the neighbors. From America to Lagos. America to Lagos. Don't say I know they smoke you, but me I get it crisp as you. See sometimes I dey try compose, but nigga don't get it confused. Say me better than them, and them friend. No take a personal, no contest. Ball on them with no regrets. They no believe I go win now. It's congratulations. Stop, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. This not the neighbors. This not the neighbors. From America to Lagos. America to Lagos. Don't say I know they smoke you, but me I get it crisp as you. See sometimes I dey try compose, but nigga don't get it confused. Say me better than them, and them friend. No take a personal, no contest. Ball on them with no regrets. They no believe I go win now. It's congratulations. But me I get it crisp as you. See sometimes I dey try compose, but nigga don't get it confused. Say me better than them, and them friend. No take a personal, no contest. Ball on them with no regrets. Why you put me on the long thing? Yeah, you put me on a long thing. Why you gonna do me strong thing? Baby, what's another long thing? Why you gonna do me strong thing? Why you gonna do me strong thing?
Told me you needed a rider. Oh no, you can make a bad man thank grace for you. Oh, got your situation, no. Got me stressing for you. I know we ain't official, baby, but I really miss you, baby. I ain't tryna cause no issue, baby. You know the vibes when I'm with you, baby. Baby, I gave you all my love and all my time. All my time, no, yeah. Baby, they pay me. You they act and my feelings don't count. Oh no. Baby, I dey fun like say I dey bad. When I call you, they give me round around. Girl, I'm tired of running. Told me that I'm a provider. Baby, why you gotta change your standard? Times get hard, stay with you to the wire. They make a bad man down place for
Yeah, that is the title of the songwriter coming from Malik Berry alongside Whiskey. Situation. Yes, I'm discussing something with my boys here. There are some situations you can't just explain. They just happen here. You begin to ask yourself, why would this kind of thing happen? Situation. You can't just explain it. Only God in heaven knows the explanation. Some of the situations that happens around us, God have mercy. That's just the thing. I say that all the time. God have mercy. 3 words. God have mercy. Very, very important. If you know the meaning of that, God have mercy. Okay. Before we get to sport now, let me discuss sport with my boys here. We're going to be having a guest when we're done with sport. Once we're done with sport, I'm going to be having a guest in the house. Yes. One of the legends in the game. Yes, you're going to be on to the Alariwo of Africa with me. Yes, 7 p.m. after sport. As I told you last week, and I said it the previous week as well, I also said it this morning, Para Awards are coming down in the city of Ibadan this weekend. Sunday, this weekend, Ibadan is going to be alive again. It's going to be a god. Para Awards, Para Awards, always an award that comes here every year. We're going to be talking about that with Alariwo of Africa. I like to call him Mr. Martins. Okay. Keep it locked, don't move a muscle. We'll be on to Alariwo with me at the other side of sport. So let's talk sports right now. The guys are here. Bam Bam is looking like someone who is hungry. I understand the situation. Don't worry. Everything will be fine, boy. Okay. The sports here. Always vicious, but I don't think there's the vicious nature is dying tonight. But don't worry, boys. Everything will be fine.
The gracious nature tonight.
Everything will be fine.
It's gracious tonight.
It's gracious, right? Everything. We're still basking in our 1-year anniversary. So, guys, let's wear some happy mood, okay? Let's keep it going. Let's keep it popping. Where is my tune? Let's do it right now. Let's talk sport. Let's talk sport. Let's talk sport. You know, this tune has a way of bringing our vibe into the system. When we play this tune, you know, it is time for sport. And let's do it right now. This is time for sport.
From deep and out. That's a smashing ball in Martins. Josie, your ball, the good ball. And it's just down to the phone. Single or Desi. Sensational. What a wonderful finish. That is the most embarrassing own goal. Oh, what a goal. And something out of nothing. He struck it sweetly. And does he ever score ordinary goals? They're all copybook stuff.
Okay, it is 4 o'clock. We hear the tune right here. And of course, let's talk sports right now. The guys in the building, the Sports Bam Bam, the Sports Sia. Let's do it. Sports Sia, Sports Bam Bam. What's up? What's going on? That's why you're looking like this. What's wrong with you?
The way he's looking like, he's going to be like, good evening.
The way he's looking like, they say, oh, bread.
I think he just had a narrow escape.
Yeah, it's you that savvy that one. You understand what he's saying? Say you had a narrow escape. You're a bad boy. You're a bad boy. Okay, Daniel in the building, the Sports Sia. What are we seeing tonight?
I mean, first, it's been a very good week. It was a very good weekend.
Definitely.
An exciting world of sport. I think we didn't get much downs this morning. myself and him we still have our unfinished.
Yes, I said we're coming for that tonight.
So I won't forget that.
So we're coming for that tonight. What's happening right there at the other side?
Yeah,
okay, they are ready for us now. All right, I thought Marcus was sleeping. All right, so let's get to it little by little now. Before we get into the argument, because the argument they didn't finish it in the morning, and of course I'm sure they are still coming for that argument. Chelsea, Arsenal. The London brothers, they always don't want to be brothers. I don't know. Even though Bam Bam is not a Chelsea fan, I don't know why he's having strong spirit to talk when it comes to Chelsea and Arsenal. All right, but away from that, before we begin, Nigeria suffered a very tough start to their WAFU B qualifying tournament for under-15 African Schools Football Championship, totaling they fell 4-1 to a clinical Cote d'Ivoire side today in their opening match in Burkina Faso. Of course, the Ivorians came out with intensity, dominating the early stages to raise to a comfortable lead before halftime. And of course, despite Nigeria pulling one back late in the game, Cote d'Ivoire eventually did the damage and they finished Nigeria 4-1. It ended under 15 this one. So it tells you that everything concerning Nigeria football in every category we are dwindling.
Yeah, and we saw it recently the under 20, under 17. They didn't even get to play the World Cup. Under 20, we know how terrible they were right there. So we know how terrible they were. In round of 16, that was when they were pulled out of the competition by Argentina. So, I mean, I'm not even surprised that in the under 15, we are at this level right there. We've been talking about how terrible our football is. We're not even talking about the age grade. We're talking about even the Super Eagles. It's been really, really bad. And one thing I like about the recent media is definitely people have been coming out for them. People have been calling the NFF out as regards the situation. 2015.
People are not happy now.
Exactly. 2015, we won the World Cup. Not even the WAFU B, not the AFCON. We won the World Cup with the likes of Victor Osimhen. Not just 2 years.
So how many years can we?
2013, we won the Under 17 World Cup.
We tell her, right?
Yes, with the likes of Ian Acho. So right now, even on this 15, we are losing at this level. Not even the World Cup, not even AFCON, WAFU B. WAFU B is just amongst like about 6 countries. It's just really, really bad, honestly speaking. Cote d'Ivoire, I think in under 17 World Cup, they were the one that dumped us out. In terms of the qualification for World Cup, right now under 15. I'm even surprised that we even have under 15.
We do have now. We have under 15. And you know the worst part of it, Daniel, we couldn't even present a team for the female because it's both female and male.
Wow. Yeah.
You couldn't present a team for the
each
female.
time we talk about Nigerian football and Nigerian football fans in Nigeria, all we care about is the Super Eagles. But for those who care about football in totality, you care about, what happens going forward.
Exactly.
The likes of Victor James Osimhen, in the next 4 years, they will be 30 plus and will be at the peak of their career. Those who care about Nigerian football should be looking into the under 17, the under 20. We saw the performance of the under 17 at the World Cup, the under 20, the Daniel Bameyi, and we cannot see any headway for Nigerian football.
Especially the attack.
Especially the attack. Very shameful that the manager released a list, before the 52-man list before this AFCON, and it's still very shocking that the only homegrown player that made that list is a particular goalkeeper, Ebenezer Akot.
Exactly.
That's how terrible it is. And Akot, they said, is 15 years old. That's how terrible it is. They said? I mean, of course.
He's not 15 years old.
And that's how terrible it is for Nigerian football. There is no present because we don't have the present. If we think we have African football right now, we are not even in the top 5 in African football in world ranking. Maybe we are in the 4th place, okay. And the World Cup, we are not going. The AFCON, we are not one of the strong contenders. If we are not getting it right with the Super Eagles, we used to take consolation with the under 17 then, winning the World Cup. We used to take consolation, from the under 20, doing very fine. Looking at some of the boys there and saying, come on, this guy is even better than this one. This guy is even better than this one. And it's not more the same case for football in Nigeria.
No.
So it feels like I don't know, the management of football in Nigeria, NFF, let's call the NFF. It feels like all they care about is the Super Falcons and the Super Eagles. And they are doing a very terrible job with that as well.
Finally, I want to really add something to now. this era, we have a lot of football academies, and there's no football academy. In fact, if any foreign team wants to sign a player, it has to be 18, 19. I was listening to Honorable Kole Shoname. He said anything above from 20 years, just consider yourself off the market. The foreigners will always go for 17, 18, from 15 above. Maybe they will put you in their under 15, under 17. That's where they will put you before later you move maybe to under 17, then under 19 before you move to the senior team.
Yeah.
Now, we have a lot of academies and most of them are privately owned.
Yeah.
Now, if the NFF actually wants to work, if they don't want to work with this private individuals, what were they doing before? When I was
working for them.
When I was growing up, what I was hearing was secondary school. They go to secondary school. Finidi George.
We used to have Principal's Cup.
And all of these things have stopped. Now, most of this private academy, everybody wants to make money. It's business for them. They will sell players, definitely, if you sell a player. Because he even mentioned that he sold about 6 players. And he said, that's what they are using Beyond Limits to run the Remo Stars.
Imagine.
So, I don't know if they can't partner with, because I know government ego towards private individuals is always high.
I was going to come on that.
It's always very high. If you can't go back to that level, if there's a total overhaul,
then you should have a system in place that integrates. Because what we actually, with the problem we have is integration in Nigerian football. We have a total big problem with that. Now, we know the football greatness that we talk about in Nigeria is built on nothing but strong youth system. We see the like of Mikel Obi. We watched Mikel Obi grew to the man he became until he left football. And he was one of the products of academy in Nigeria. You know, we saw the likes of Victor James Osimhen, and we saw these guys growing through the path that we can say from the under 17, under 20, we saw them for the future. Mikel was standing side by side with greatest player of all time.
With Messi.
Lionel Messi. The same way with Taye Taiwo. Even though we can't say much about Taye Taiwo, but I mean, we had a youth system then. Samuel Chukwueze and all of these guys, we can trace their path. But you know, now that we've relied so much on overseas players, players from this one is playing from Turkey and his name is Segun Okineko, we begin to say, let's go talk to him. That's, I think, what killed Nigerian football start from the former NFF president, Amaju Pinnick. It was the man that I know for always going out to woo players. Amaju Pinnick started this trouble. He started this trouble. He abandoned the home front. He abandoned the youth system. Maybe he started having problem with the academic system, the private owners. Maybe he feel like they were demanding too much or their pride and all of that, which they should have. No, yes, because they heard it.
But people are still arguing that well, you can justify those who are saying we should forget from outside, because even the local talent here, what have they been able to prove to us? If Remo Stars can lose scandalously in the championship,
we cannot actually blame what's happening on the home front if the likes of NFF is not helping them. This academy are using their money to follow up players. To most of these players, they got them from nothing. Many of them could not even afford boots. You got player from the gutter, the way they say it, bring him, take care of this player, give the, because parents will still feel like academy, my child is in the academy. They will still try and give them something, you know, so as they can keep the boy, because not many Nigerians like their kids playing football back in the days. It's not that everybody wants their kids to play football. Back in the days, those guys, they took the risk. The Mikel Obi, all of these guys, the academic private owners took the risk. Settle the parents, they say, don't worry, there's a clear path, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. But now, I haven't done all that for Nigeria. What have we done in return for the private owners that are giving us?
I even want to answer, I want to reply to what Finance said. Now, you mentioned that, fine, the homegrown are not doing so well. Now, we have on the 19th. 18, I know about 3 players in Austria, in Sweden, 19 years that are out there doing well for themselves. They are banging in goals. I mean, I know a couple of players. I mean, I can't even mention their names. They are banging in goals in different competitions right there. Now, the under 19s that are playing there, you will not go for them. It's the ones that are played under 19 in England, under 21 in England, under 23 in England. When it's time for their national team, when they are big for national team, that's when you'll be rushing them. You don't go for the under 19s and integrate them to the under 20.
Okay. They are waiting for them to get
to some certain level, and there's no player out there. The only reason why the likes of Ademola Lookman, they are playing in the national team, is because they don't have a chance to play in England. England were close to winning the World Cup twice. So you have the World Cup to your name. If they had won it, every other player out there would have claimed that they have a World Cup. What's the chance of Nigeria playing in the World Cup?
No, just playing in the World Cup.
We're never playing there.
You're actually right. I know you're right to say what's the chance of Nigeria winning the World Cup.
Exactly.
But what you said is actually correct. What's even the chance of Nigeria playing at the World Cup?
Hey. God have mercy, Niger.
2 World Cups, 8 years.
Niger, what's going on? See, it's not even about football. Our, what's their name? The Tigers. They have been beaten like thieves where they went to Tunisia.
No, I think Nigeria administrative-wise,
beating them like thieves too.
Administrative-wise, we are poor. Not just in sports, in everything. We don't know how to build something constructively. All we know how to do is quick fix. When it's time for Wafu B, they will just cook these guys from everywhere. That's why they could not produce under 15 ladies. No, it's easy to get bad guys, boys from everywhere on the street and just gather them and say, let's go. But it's not the same with girls. It's the same thing with basketball. Most of the ladies that represent us at the just concluded, what's it called? Women's basketball.
All of them.
They are foreign. They're not homegrown players.
In it everywhere.
In it everywhere.
I also add that the international break for women just concluded.
Yeah.
Spain, Ghana, every one of them had friendlies.
Exactly.
Nigeria, no friendly. Then we
no,
want
because
to
we don't have competition now. It's where competition want to start.
We don't even have a friendly.
It's not running up and down.
Complaining. The likes of the captain Rasheedat Ajibade, no friendly. And you expect them to go to a World Cup.
Yeah, when it's time for the competition, for major competition, that's when you're not parking there.
And if we talk, they will say Nigeria have more issue at hand than talk about sports.
So which issue?
We have security issues. People are not concerned about sport now.
So which one are we treating well?
And exactly, because if that is what we focus on, are we doing well there? Do we still have foreign companies coming in to want to invest? I mean, Raymond Stars still cannot sign foreign players because their family will say, why would you go to that country? So for goodness sake, whatever you do, just do it in the interest of this country. Let's do it in a way that we got at the days when we used to see sport as end of the year thing. England is what it is today thanks to the Premier League. The German Bundesliga is putting Germany on that big stage. Saudi Arabia know what this means. And that's why you see them signing Cristiano Ronaldo for how many billions of dollars. They know what it means. So if the priority is not sport in Nigeria, let them come out and say it. So we stop expecting more from them. We know that we are taking a break from it.
God have mercy. God have mercy. Anyway, individually, nationally, we might not be doing well, but individually, we know how to do well. Because Chiamaka Nnadozie now and won the Save of the Month in the WSL in England. We're talking about the England Women Super League Save of the Month award, beating the likes of Aston Villa Sabrina D'Angelo, of course, Liverpool's Taya Kirby, and of course, Manchester City's Ayaka Nyashayicha. So to win the award for the very first time, I mean, she moved from France to England, and she's been showing flashes of what she can do.
I just feel like she's enjoyed herself.
I'm telling you.
I mean, if you are raised in Nigeria, if you know waiting day home, you go now. Then I go keep clean sheet. Then I don't worry.
But for Brighton, they're not a top side,
Definitely.
Speaking, but she's trying to make that team a top side. Paris FC were not a top side there, but they got to the finals, and she helped them with very, very good penalty saves. And they eventually won the cup right there. I think it was the Coupe de France for the females. And now in Brighton, she has continued that. One thing is, in terms of, I'm saying this for everyone organizing awards. It's high time they stop restricting this lady for goalkeeper of the year. She needs to be tipped for women player of the year.
Thanks to Akimi winning the African Footballer of the Year. And that he did because no one come close to him. I know if anyone had come close, maybe if Salah has won 2 trophies, he wouldn't have won that award. Definitely. If Salah have won the Premier League and the FA Cup, he would not have won that award. The defenders, the goalkeepers, there must be actually justice for them. It's about time they start pushing them, up there. When you are rating players, don't rate them and goalkeeper and just give them the Copper Award or whatever they give them and say that's all. No, they are also, we call all of them footballers. There's a defender, there's a goalkeeper, there's a striker. The last time we saw a defender won a Ballon d'Or was 2005 or thereabout. Cannavaro. That's long time ago, and we've seen great defenders since then. Virgil van Dijk, we've seen the likes of Darren Terry, we've seen Vidic and all of these guys who have done great for football. So like he said, goalkeepers, they need to actually start rating them. Because if not for goalkeepers, I don't think many of the teams will have the so-called
talk about Chelsea
honors.
in the final 2012.
I mean, yes.
Exactly.
So goalkeepers actually deserve more.
Most definitely. Okay, so big ups right now. Thank God for Victor Osimhen. He's back and he's going to be action in the derby tonight. They have against Fenerbahce. So we're going to be all our eyes should be on that game because AFCON is here. So Victor Osimhen is back.
Yeah, what are we looking
So
at?
this man
He
is
just
always.
scored now, Galatasaray.
Okay. I mean, if there's one man that did not need to prove it,
I was just talking about him now.
if there's one man that did not need to prove himself to the manager that he will be at the AFCON, if he's not on the list.
Well,
Although I don't want to drag Daniel, but the 2 games that Galatasaray played without
Osimhen.
yes, no.
That's what I'm
And I've
saying.
been telling Daniel
No,
all
no.
this while that a
That's-
player is
It's the
a
same thing
player
I've
is
been
so
telling
key.
you. That it's not about Victor Osimhen's quality. It's about the managers in both Nigeria and Galatasaray. Yes, of course, every manager have a player that comes in and light up the room and all of that. But eventually, what tests your quality as a manager? What tests your quality, the quality of your team as a manager? Is how you perform without that particular player on the field. How did you say?
Some players they've introduced themselves to a team.
But Osimhen is not Messi. Osimhen is not Ronaldo.
Messi, when he was at Barcelona, they're already key. They are integral. Even
Best-
signing players, in fact, they are signing players that will even play to the mojo of that player just to get the best out of
Exactly.
it. So it's about how influential the player is. Are you going to say that Icardi is not a top striker?
But
Icardi has finished
without
as Serie
Lionel
A's
Messi,
best.
without Lionel Messi, we saw Pep Guardiola went to Bayern Munich, did great, and Manchester City been doing great. That's actually what I say, making a great team. In Manchester City, many times we see Kevin De Bruyne not showing up for Manchester City. Man City will still go on and win. Man City, without Erling Haaland this season, we've seen them
But
5 points so far behind Arsenal.
always see their
What I'm saying,
You always see
you
their
will
miss.
always miss them, but it should not be something that determines how many games did they win in his absence. None.
They won one.
And lost one.
And lost one.
And the one they lost is to
Champions
one low-level team in the Champions
Yeah.
League. The same thing with Super Eagles of Nigeria. You can't even compare the quality of Galatasaray with the Super Eagles of Nigeria without Victor Osimhen. Because we lost that game. I won't forgive the manager, in my own opinion. We lost that game because we don't have a backup plan in case anything happens to Victor Osimhen. So if I'm the manager of Nigeria, because I don't want to bring
Are
him
you
up.
supposed to be blaming the managers? What about other strikers?
No, you don't.
Giving them if you
Exactly
have,
the
if I have
point.
the opportunity as a striker, we know that we are blessed with so many strikers.
Bam, bam.
Onachu, and you are giving the nod, and you can't take advantage
There's
of
difference
it. And you are
between
blaming the manager.
there's difference between having a shot at it and you knowing that if I have a shot at it, I'll get into the team, and you knowing that and also knowing that no matter what I do, the manager has a number 9. Tell me that Osimhen, what's his name? Arokodare will go in and score a trick, and he's going to start ahead of Osimhen. He's always going to be on the bench because that's the feeling around the team.
If you are speaking on that perspective, I'm not trying to say that these players are not serious, but on that perspective, they are not serious.
No. You can't say Lukman Ademola is not serious.
Called up when you have so many players, about 6 other strikers. Paul Onachu was there. He's doing well. Highest goal scorer for the Turkish league. He was not called up. Akko Adams was there. There are different other. Sadiq Umar, he played in the last game. All these players, they are playing for their club team. Then you have the advantage of the coach dropping 3 strikers, and you have the advantage of being added. You get an opportunity to start, and you cannot make that move just like one striker because he was absent. He was absent in the game.
If there's anything I read,
down to this.
if there's anything I read when I watch football, I read the manager's body language on the touchline. And one of the things I've read very closely with about Erichel's body language on the touchline is when Osimhen is not there, he's not actually pushing the guys up front to get the goals. He just wants to get through the game. Because he knows most definitely that without Victor Osimhen, the game is going to be difficult.
Daniel,
I'm not sure he trusts other guys enough.
We watch the game together. Daniel, do you see the hunger from these players?
It's not about hunger.
Osimhen did not score 5 goals in the AFCON.
It's not about hunger. It's not about
2 goals.
It's not about hunger. It's about how the team performs without this player.
Okay.
Do we actually have a team? We will not like when Osimhen is on the pitch, we are suddenly turned to 11 Messi side. No. What we just do when we have Osimhen on the field is we have a guy that to cover up for the poor performance of the team. The guy will get 3 chances and score maybe 2. It's not the same thing with Arokodare who needs like 5 chances. Is the team ready to feed him that much?
Okay,
is manager willing to wait that long?
I understand Daniel's field all this way, and I understand your defense as well, but let's leave them. All right. One thing is certain, teams have started releasing the squad for AFCON Our coach is still doing meeting with NFF in Abuja, and they've not told us their meeting what the outcome came up today. We're still waiting for them. But one thing is certain: a South African coach Hugo Broos has decided to drop Nigerian-born Emil Okon from his squad for the AFCON. After using him to play qualifiers, so he's not going to be there. Emil Okon is a Nigerian-born South African player, so right now he's not going to be at AFCON.
Maybe it's about time he to look home.
In it, you also be in it.
You know that turn back home and say, coach. Well, I know we know he's ineligible already.
You cannot consider him.
Yeah. He can't play again.
He's ineligible already. So.
But then I think for the manager, yeah, definitely there are always too many options. There's a particular player that I put on reserve, Ikman Reyners. Yeah, fantastic striker for Mamelodi Sundowns, and he was put on reserve. So it's always just normal. The options are too many, and you know he's having a fantastic run. He would want to continue that run after qualifying South Africa to the World Cup. So. Well, let's just see how it pans out for South Africa.
And actually,
Toby Woofers release
list. But actually, to make it, I mean, it's always easier for managers like that, you know, to get players from everywhere, because you get to see your football, your team, your players, week in, week out on the screen. You want to watch your players. The South African League is so blessed. They are always everywhere. Anywhere you want to watch, even your goalkeeper, you watch him. The one that is not able to play, you will see him on the bench. But for Nigerian League, I don't blame Eric Jekusel for not getting some of these boys, you know, because you have to travel around to see them. How many places do you want to travel to? You know, we know. So what's the name of this England manager? Thomas Tuchel. He's always out there in the glass. It's because he's in England, and most of the game are, you know, he has the luxury to try around.
He's living in England.
He has the luxury to travel around. I'm not sure Eric Jekusel can be in Adamasingba.
Exactly.
And all eyes will not be on him. So that's one thing. But I think one of the things that helped Hugo Broos is the fact that he has everything on his plate. He can just choose. He sees the quality week in, week out.
He's there with them.
He's there with them. But eventually, like Bam Bam said,
no be in Nigeria, no be first call police.
But I'm also not saying no be who last. Also, the show saying no.
Okay. All right. Just let's begin to go to Europe now. Let's talk about what happened yesterday. As it happened in 2024, February 2024, when they played Arsenal, talking about Liverpool, and they got 6 bookings. So right now, FA is going to be charging them £25,000 for getting 6 yellow cards last night against Chelsea. They said it was indisciplinary. They were.
Let me comment on that, because
they were indisciplined.
Because FA, God have mercy on inconsistency of the English referee. They are very inconsistent, and
Why? For finding Arsenal?
No, for penalizing someone for this offense and let another one go scot-free.
Okay.
The same red card incident of Caicedo yesterday was the same of Bentancur when Chelsea played Tottenham. Bentancur went away with it, no red card. But Caicedo got the red card yesterday.
Which is well deserved.
Which is well deserved. Both well deserved. But I'm not talking about inconsistency.
Okay.
They don't always measure it equally for everything.
Well, it depends on I think the man at the center is always depend on what.
He actually has a very bad reputation when it comes to Chelsea game. This particular Anthony Taylor. There was a time Chelsea fans were like, we don't want to see him officiate our game. And
in the book of Chelsea, there are 2 coaches they don't want to hear.
Yeah.
One, Ovredo. That man that in 2008, I don't know how many of you remember.
And even Howard Webb.
2008, 2009 against
Barcelona.
Maybe.
Okay, the Ovredo, the Howard Webb, the Anthony Taylor.
That Balak was pushing like this. Drogba went to meet him at the tunnel and say, if I catch.
I mean, we've had actually, there's no way you can take it away from some referees. Their bias will always reflect in one way or the other. I don't know which club he supports. It doesn't look like he supports any club, Anthony Taylor, but there's a track record of this, excessive unfair treatment when it comes to Chelsea side. So for me, I think the penalty is normal, 6 yellow cards, but then there's a big question mark there. How did the Chelsea side got 2 cards, 1 red, 1 yellow card, and an Arsenal side that claims to be the side that people see as the victim of the night, that Chelsea were hard on them and blah blah blah, went with 6 yellow cards and not 1 red card?
Because they were careful now.
Because they were careful. Was that one?
It was not. Who was that careful? Chelsea or
Arsenal?
So you said a team that has 6 yellow cards that is being penalized is careful.
Now some of the players, when they realize
this is funny.
When they got
here we go again in this argument.
When the players, some of them realized that they got cards.
Okay.
They were more careful. They were careful. That's the honest truth. If not because they had to review Caicedo's case, the referee didn't want to give a red card. It was a yellow card.
But are you saying the team was careful or individual players?
The players. But I think all of this boils.
But the team was not careful.
So all of this boils down to the injury of this defender I think that's why they're giving them a case. This.
You mean Arsenal?
No,
Chelsea,
Trevor Chalobah.
Okay, Chalobah.
I think it was that.
That was a red card of
That was supposed to be
The headbutt, right?
the headbutt. It was supposed to be
That was a
because
clear
he
red card.
released his arm. So
And he didn't even get the
that's
ball.
what the FA is considering, that maybe Chelsea or Arsenal should have also gotten a red card in that game because of that particular Chalobah incident, and also Gyökeres.
No, but it is in the
That
rules of
And
the
also
FA.
Gyökeres late
It's in the rules of
challenge.
FA. Once you have six
yellow cards,
in one
definitely.
game, you get
The same way 5 red cards
that's
ends the
fair
game.
enough. That's fair enough.
But to be honest, I feel like whatever they've done, it's none of my business. In my own opinion, the big takeaway for me as a Chelsea fan was that the 10-man Chelsea is still stronger than an 11-man Arsenal.
Here we go again.
The Stamford Bridge. Why are you always saying in Stamford Bridge? Did the fans get on the field to play?
Because they have the home advantage, definitely.
Where did Arsenal play Bayern Munich?
At home.
So
It was at Emirates.
So does that undermine the victory of Arsenal over Bayern Munich?
And he played a major role in Arsenal winning. Playing in front of a fan, it gives you that morale boost. There's
I
no
can't
way-
believe that it comes to you to analyze Chelsea getting a point
Barcelona,
10 against 11,
we know
not
how-
11
Daniel,
against
wait,
11.
We know how difficult it is to play Barcelona at the Stamford Bridge,
Oh, wow.
at the Camp Nou. Now, let me take you back to when Lionel Messi played.
They didn't defeat Chelsea at Camp Nou too.
They didn't defeat. That's what I'm trying to say. What? Even at Camp Nou,
Yeah.
even at Stamford Bridge, where Barcelona won, Chelsea played better.
It's in the DNA.
No,
Barcelona played better.
Barcelona played better, but who won eventually? I think it was
It was a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. But in Camp Nou,
2-2.
no, Messi scored 3 goals where Victor Moses lied down on the floor. It was 3-1 at the end of 90 minutes.
Okay, you're talking about the last, what's
The
it
last
called?
out
The most
at the
recent
Champions
one.
League.
The
So
most recent one.
the
yeah.
home factor would always play
I'm
out.
talking 2012, okay.
The home factor will always play out anytime, any day.
But it's very funny how you are citing examples way back.
I have to.
This just happened yesterday.
These are.
But for guy now,
examples.
just
These are
for once,
examples.
say it,
I'm not trying
Bamba.
to say- I
You are a
said it-
respectable
No, I
analyst.
said it
People respect you when they
earlier. I
listen
said
to
it-
you. One of the things you
I
should
said
learn
it-
to do.
I said it
Even your legend, even your role model, Jamie Carragher, was in the news yesterday saying it was a fantastic performance from Chelsea. So don't need to start.
Football. I'm just trying to say that people are always that are forgetting that it was at Stamford Bridge. And when a red card is given to a player, I asked him just now.
Did the fans suddenly make up for
I
that?
asked him just now. Was it well deserved? He said yes.
I said yes.
So I mean, what
Wait,
the
are you
complaint?
saying
the fans made up for the 11th man out?
No, when you talk of being home or away,
Okay.
Liverpool lost back to back at home, you remember?
I mean, Liverpool have been having it
To
really-
small teams, not even.
Bam
They've
bam.
been having
Sincerely
it
speaking,
terribly.
sincerely
They've
speaking,
been
there are
having
people
it
listening to you
terribly.
now and they love you so much.
No.
One of the things you should learn to do when you are analyzing, don't be biased.
I'm not being biased.
Chelsea deserve their
But he's one
crown.
guy that he's never been
I
biased.
am not
He's
biased.
always
I'm
biased.
just trying to tell Daniel.
Especially about this Chelsea's case.
No, I'm not being
The
biased.
Chelsea played better yesterday with 11 versus 11.
No,
Let's start from 11 versus 11. The Chelsea played better at that point, 11 versus 11. The Chelsea played better.
Definitely.
Okay, now when it was 10 against 11, how was the game?
it was still
it was
better.
even.
Chelsea has still played better.
So eventually, you are now coming here to tell me that is due to the fact that the fans were there cheering them up.
I say he played a major role.
No, not major role. Don't call fans cheering a major role in a result. How will you call fans cheering a major role? They are part of it, but not major. Major role. Where Reece James was running up and down and playing 3 positions, you are calling fans who are cheering. Fans that will turn on you the moment the goals is 3-4 goes down.
It will be different when
Fans don't play major role in the game. The players on the field and the managers play the major role. You are an analyst.
Say this, that fans don't play major role.
Fans don't play major role. How will you say fans play major? Major means mean the most important part of it.
We've seen.
Remove Reece James from that game yesterday.
Daniel, calm down. We've seen terrible situations that even
fans eventually get to the field to play.
Point all of those flashing
and does that affect the game? It affects only professional footballers.
Players to derail their morale.
Yes.
They are coming out to say that fans don't play.
Did that happen yesterday? Was there lasers anywhere?
Some fans will come out to say boo to you.
Was there a boo yesterday? Madueke came on, had his time. What was it that Chelsea fans did yesterday that made you feel like they were the 11th man that replaced Caicedo?
Do you know that we are not in this player situation? Madueke's the booing and all of it. It could even affect the player. His play style.
He was the one that gave the crossing, that gave the.
How now? No, it was Saka. Madueke. It was Saka. But let me be very honest with you. I think let's be very clear on this. Fans don't play major role in the outcome of results. Clear that.
Morale.
You have the people.
I'm putting my.
What fans will do is support, cheer up the team, and the players will come out at the end of the game and say kudos to the fans for building.
Is it not still support?
No, but Bola, you are saying it as if the Arsenal fans on the field yesterday were just about maybe 500 of them.
Oh, definitely. In England,
No.
we all know that when you're playing at home, it's more or less like 70-30.
But you see the way it's actually.
It's more or less like 70-30. The fans are just the away fans are just.
I want to take this. I want you to say this again. You just said today that fans play major role.
Yes.
Major.
Yes.
Morale boost. So in 100% of what happened, in 100% of what happened on the field, how many percent are you giving to the fans? You are giving like 60% because that's what major means.
50.
No, that's even.
50.
You said major role.
So the players definitely will have a solid role too. 50 is major.
No, don't say solid and major.
I mean,
50-50 is equal role. I'll put it to you. Okay. I'll put it to you. Let me sound like that man.
From that guy.
Eh?
Where did you
let me sound like him.
This is the second time
Bam,
put it to you.
I'll put it to you. You've been doing analysis for some time now. Are you saying fans play major role than the players and the managers in the outcome of the result?
Definitely.
Major role.
Players and managers play major role definitely because.
But why are you not saying in Chelsea's case? Why is it not in Chelsea's case that they are major role?
You are taking away the last word in terms of morale boost.
Okay, you never said morale boost. I'm talking about the result. The result. Okay. Chelsea played yesterday. It was not about morale. They played. No Caicedo, no Kopama, no Levi. Chelsea got that 1 point against a team that defeated you, made you look like an underdog in the Premier League. Against the national side that made Manchester City look like nobody. Against the national side that defeated the Bayern Munich. Chelsea stopped them with 10 against 11. They deserve their crown. You should be giving them their crown. You are yet telling them that the fans got on the field to play the role of Caicedo. The same man you have played Chelsea this season got defeated by Arsenal. And that Arsenal defeated Bayern Munich that did not lose a game in the Champions League. That Chelsea came and did justice by silencing that Arsenal.
Agree
10 against
that
11.
Chelsea played well.
They played well.
So
No, I don't want that kind of concession. You got to say it as an analyst. Be honest with yourself.
he believed they played well now.
No. What you're saying now? What you're saying is the fans played major role. Did the fans came on to replace